Now, as I said, this is a visual program, Dave, and I'm going to put up a slide where you'll be able to look at a floor mat. It's a floor mat. Some people use them as flags in their schools. Some of them have them pinned on walls, but they're on this beautiful parachute material. Our special school's creating it as a mat. So it's actually an image, a plan image of a car, and the kids can actually sit in the driver's seat and they can work their way around it. But if we go through it fairly quickly, the metaphor is the journey of life. And we are the vehicle travelling along, that is us. And as you can see here, it is travelling along the roads. And we have a choice as to which roads we travel on. The open roads, accepting, appreciating, listening, encouraging. And if there's a problem, we negotiate. We don't get caught up in blaming or punishing and so on, which are the dead-end roads. And often I'll go to a school, and I use this as a little bit of a test. So the kids have done the program, and we put the mat out on the floor, and I give them a stick, and I say, I want you to tell me 7 ways you can make yourself happier. And so the first thing they'll do, they'll go to the roads and say, oh, Ivan, you've got to travel on the open roads, because we know the dead-end roads lead to misery. They lead to unhappiness. Invariably, that's the way the world works. And then they'll get their stick and they'll point to the driver's seat, and they'll say, Ivan, if you want to be happy, you've got to be driving your own car. No one else wakes up in the morning saying, Dave, I'm going to make your day happier today. You've got to take control of that yourself. Then they'll point to the windscreen or the windshield and they'll say, Ivan, you can change the way you look at things. Something might look terrible at the moment, but if you drive around and look at it from another angle, you may discover some benefits which you hadn't realised were there. Then they'll point to the engine and they'll say, Ivan, there are these 5 basic needs we have, and any time you're unhappy, you know that one or more of these needs are not being met effectively. So you can ask yourself, do I need to feel safer or healthier? Do I need to connect with other people right now? Do I need to do something to help myself feel more important? Do I need to go and find a few more choices? Or do I just need to go and have some fun? And then they'll come along and they'll point to the 4 wheels. And the 4 wheels represent total behaviour. And they say, whenever you're feeling bad on your back wheel or your physiology, the body wheel's not working so well, you can identify that feeling and you can actually discover ways of thinking and acting. And we have resources that help them do this as well too. Many of the card sets are based around this. And we have this say, get on your front wheels. So, of course, you're going to have all sorts of feelings all over the place. And we do see mental health these days as a bit of a continuum. Some days we're not so good, other days we're inspired and living a great life, and we zip up and down there. But when we're down at the bottom end, rather than labelling someone and evaluating them and giving them medication or whatever we do, it's helping them identify and understand that that's just information. It's just telling them that painful feeling that the behaviour I'm choosing now is not working for me.